Hi everyone, you are welcome into my channel. So please don't forget to click on the subscription button to see more of this. How do you think you can solve 3 raised by s minus 2 raised by s equals to 65? So let's see how we can demystify this. It's very simple. So I have 3 raised by of s minus 2 raised by s equals to 65. Okay. Can I do something? Can I multiply 1 by the power s? Because 1 times any number is that particular number. For example, I have 3 raised by s times 1, because s times 1 is s, minus 2 raised by s times 1, because s times 1 is also s, all equals to 65. So I have not done anything that is stupid. Yeah, because any number, any alphabet times 1 is that same number or alphabet. Okay. Now, this particular one, can I turn it to a fraction of the same number? As in 2 over 2. 2 over 2 is 1. 3 over 3 is 1. 4 over 4 is 1. 5 over 5 is 1. Okay, so you can use 2 over 2, you can use 3 over 3, you can use 4 over 4, you can use 5 over 5. But it's easier to deal with if you use 2 over 2. Okay, it is easier to deal with if you use 2 over 2. But in case you want to use 3 over 3, 4 over 4, you can also get the same answer as you work, as the solution continues. But it's going to take a longer longer lines of solution. So it's better we use 2 over 2 so that we'll be able to deal with something that is simpler. So now we are turning this into 2 over 2. That's 3s times 1 becomes 2 over 2. 2 over 2 is 1 minus 2s times 1. 2 over 2 is also 1. All equals to 65. Okay. Can I separate this 2 over 2 like this? 3s times 2 over 2 can become 2 times 1 over 2. Do you agree with me? Okay, thank you. Then minus 2s times 2 times 1 over 2 equals to 65. Why? Because 2 times 1 over 2 is same thing as 2 over 2. 2 times 1 over 2 is same thing as 2 over 2. Okay, thank you. Let me arrange this. Let me bring this half closer to this s. Like this, 3s times this half now, closer to this s, 1 over 2. So this 2 is still there, times 2, minus 2s times this 1 over 2, closer to this, 1 over 2, then times this 2 is still there, all equals to 65. All right. Now, 3 raised power of s times 1 over 2 is s over 2. You agree with me that s times 1 over 2 is s over 2. Okay. Now, so can I put this in brackets? This particular 2 that is remaining, s times 1 over 2 is s over 2. The particular 2 that is remaining can be at the top like this, because s over 2 times 2 is same thing as everything you are seeing here. Okay, let's do the same thing here. Minus 2 s times 1 over 2 will give us s over 2. Put in bracket. So this is remaining 2 at the top, because s over 2 times 2 will give you everything that you are seeing here. So all equals to 65. All right, you are getting there. Okay, now let's replace this component and this component by different alphabets of our choice. Okay, so let's 3 raised power s over 2 be m, because this is different from this, and 2 raised to the power of s over 2 be n. Okay, so we have replaced this and this with different alphabets of our choice. Okay, you can use s and y, you can use a and b, you can use p and q. Okay, so I just have to use m and what? N. Alright, now can we now substitute? So if 3 raised power s over 2 equals to m, and we have power 2 here, that means m, this 3 raised power s over 2 means m. Okay, so that's m. is carrying the power of 2, m square, minus this 2 raised power of s over 2. So this 2 raised power s over 2 is n, okay? That's n. Is carrying the power of 2 square equals to what? 65. Now don't forget that this is what we call difference of two squares. If you have two numbers of power 2 separated by a subtraction sign, we call it difference of two square. What do I mean? If you have something like a square minus b square, so it's going to be like a minus b bracket a plus b. Is that clear? So let's apply that analogy here. So m square minus n square, call it difference of two square, becomes m minus n in bracket, another bracket m plus n equals to 65. Why? If you multiply these two together, you will get m square minus what? N square. That's the meaning. If you expand this, you will get this. Okay, you are getting there. Now, can we now factor this 65? 65 can be factored in this form. 65 can be factored in this form. 65. What can go in 65? Okay, I have 5. 5 can go in 65. 5 in 65 is 13. Is that clear? So 13 in 13, that's 1. That means 65 can be 5 times 13. 65 can also be 13 times 5. Okay. 65 can be 5 times 13, can also be 13 times 5. Is that clear? So let's now come back to our question. We have m minus n, m plus n. So m minus n, then m plus n equals to 65. Now, what are we going to use here? Are we going to say 5? Are we going to say m minus n in brackets with m plus n in bracket equals? Are we going to write 5 times 13 or 13 times 5? That's our question. Is it going to be 5 times 13 or 13 times 5? Look at these two brackets. M minus n should be lower in value than m plus n. In terms of value, m minus n should be lower in value than what? M plus n. So now it means that we are going to use 5 times 13, which means that this 5 is for m minus n. We are going to use 5 times 13, which means that this 5 is for m minus n, while this 13 is for m plus n. Because m minus n is lower in value than what? M plus n. Okay, so invariably, what we are saying in essence is this, that m minus n is equals to what? 5. So we want to compare now. So comparing, let's start comparing both of them. So m minus n is equals to 5. So m minus n equals to 5. Okay, that's equation 1. Then m plus n equals to 13. M plus n equals to 13. So m plus n equals to 13, equation 2. So we have gotten two equations. We have to solve it simultaneously. Okay. So we can solve it by eliminating m first, or we eliminate n first, as the case may be. Okay. So let me try to eliminate m. Okay. Solving the two equations simultaneously. Let me try to eliminate m. So that means equation 1 plus equation 2. So simultaneous equation, since I have the same signs there, I can easily add them together since I want to eliminate m. Okay, so that's m plus m, that's 2m. This plus this becomes 0. That becomes 0. So equals to minus m plus n is 0. M plus m, 2m. 5 plus 13, that gives me 18. So from there, m equals 18 over 2, which is 9. That's m. So can I substitute for m in equation 1 or 2 to get my n? I've gotten my m as n. I've gotten my m as 9. I want to get my n now. So I can easily substitute into any of the equations. So maybe substitute for m in equation. Let me use equation 1. So equation 1 is m minus n equals to 5. So 9, m is 9 minus n equals to 5. So 9, collecting like terms, 9, bring this to the other side, becomes minus 5 equals to, take this to the other side, becomes plus n. So from there, n equals to 4. So I have m as 9 and I have n as 4. So let's now go back and substitute. Let's go and recall. You know, we have not gotten the value of s. We only got m and n. So recalling. So let's recall. So we said before that 3 raised power s over 2 should be equals to m. So 3 raised power s over 2 should be equals to m. So substituting, so 3 raised power s over 2 equals to, what's our m? We got our m as 9. So that's 9. So 3 raised power s over 2 equals to 9 can be raised to a particular power, because 9 is 3 times 3, right? 9 is 3 times 3, that's 9 is 3 raised power 2. So since we have the same base now, we can equate the powers. So from here, s over 2 equals to 2. When you cross multiply, s equals to 4. Or you can try the other way around. Where we said 2 raised power s over 2 equals to n. We can also use this. So 2 raised to the power of s over 2 equals to n. So 2 raised power s over 2 equals to our n. We got our n as what? Remember, we got our n as 4. So that's 4. So 2 raised power s over 2 equals to 2 raised power 2. 2 raised power 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4. Okay? So equating the powers, since they have equal base, so you can equate the powers. So we have s over 2 equals 2. So when you cross multiply, you also have s equals to 4. Whether this way or this way. Finally, our s is 4. For this particular equation or question, our s equals to what? Equals to 4. So please, you can see that it's very simple. So you can subscribe to my channel, click on the subscription button so you can see more. Of this particular question. So I have posted a lot of videos on this. Please click on the subscription button to see new videos and old videos that I have posted based on in these equations like this. All right, thank you. Bye for now.